Hi everybody, today is the first episode of New Heartbeat, Art in Pills, and I'll talk about Liam Kelly, an Irish sculptor, very talented. He was born in Achill and now lives and works from his home. After completing a diploma in a hotel and catering management, he emigrated to England, where he was run restaurants, bars, nightclub for many years. Back in the native Highland, he decided to come back in 90s. Where he started to express himself through the sculpture. I met Liam 4 years ago during opening of a collective exhibition in Bray called Memories at Signal Art Center, and together we started to be friends, and we made many exhibitions in Ireland and Italy too. I asked him 5 questions to let you understand better his process, his creative process. And I asked to him how he starts, to understand how he starts. He said to me, bogwood is mainly found through activities such as stuff carting and land drainage. In bogs where peat is being extracted, 3 stumps and trunks are dragged out of the pit with mechanical diggers to the edge of the bog. It is this wood that I then collect, and sometimes I dig up myself. I then take this wood to my place of work, where I store it in an open sheet to dry, which can take a long period, depending on the size of the wood. Then, when dry, I take a piece of wood and I will spend time looking at it from different angles. I never start by thinking I'm going to create a bird, animal or anything in particular, as the wood dictates to me the image in my mind, and I will work towards that image. I then sculpt the wood using mainly chisels and final finish with very fine sandpaper. Each piece is then finished with clear beeswax and brings out the natural color of the wood. Each piece has its own personality, he said to me. I try to capture a beauty that differs from popular notions of what standards should be. Most of my sculptures are influenced by stories of Irish mythology and history. Then I asked to him, why bogwood and not any other kind of wood or stone? And he said to me, bogwood and the boglands held a fascination for me from an early age, mainly because of its age, which can be dated back 9,000 years. The bogwood that I'm using at the moment anyway has been carbon dated to be 4,000 years old. The boglands preserve layer upon layer of history, and he said to me that various artifacts was discovered there over time and indicative of who and what the Irish people are. Many folks legends surround the boglands of Achill, especially during the hours of darkness. It was said, and perhaps still is, that when the mist envelops the bog and the blue flame from static electricity dances across the surface at dusk, it was a sure indication that the little people were cooking their supper. For he is the mighty majestic oak, has held a mystical powers and has represented through knowledge and strength. For some it was the gateway to another world, while others believe is to keep evil out. Its branches are far-reaching, with this root reaching even further. And then I asked to him, obviously, what is art for you? What means art for you? And he said to me, art for me takes on many meanings and phases. One, the first meaning, art is a means of union among men, joining them together in the same feelings and indispensable for the life and progress towards well-being of individuals and of humanity. Two, art is a feeling, a space in a beautiful way. Three, art has something to do with the achievement of stillness in the midst of chaos. 4. Art is a habit forming drug and addiction. 5. Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. 6. Art is the most intense mode of individualism that the world has ever known. So I asked question number 4, what would you suggest to young people who wants to become a sculptor? I would say go to college and get a degree in general arts, then go work with as many sculptures as you can until you develop your own style and medium. So work as many sculptures as you can to learn more and to find your own style and medium. Never lose your individuality. Do not copy, but allow yourself to be influenced. Break the rules of what you think the rules of sculpture is. Never stop learning and take all advice that's given to you freely. I am a self-taught sculptor, said Liam to me, and I don't feel I have achieved anything unless I break the rules at least once a day. So, the last question. Next project? And he said to me, I've just opened a new gallery and will be concentrating on that mainly into the next couple of months. I'm also hosting a project for the Contemporary Irish Society and I have many commissioned works to do. Well, this is little interview. I hope you can helped by me to understand the creative process of this very talented and original Irish sculptor, Liam Kelly. But if you want to know more information, read the article that I dedicated to him in my blog, the Robyan blog, that I posted in my in my fan page of Facebook, Artbeat fan page, also my fan page as a Roberto Fiano artist, and read it all and see all photos that I will post and maybe some videos to let you see what I'm talking about in these 10 minutes of talking about art and most of all about Liam Kelly. So I hope you like it, this little interview, this little talking about sculpture and Irish sculptor Liam Kelly, and I wish you a very good week, new start for your works. Have a nice day today, and we see you next Monday to talk about another artist. In the meantime, have a nice art to all of you, and never forget, art will save the world. Ciao!